Sign up at jackpot.com and you can bet on the world's best lotteries where the biggest jackpots are up for grabs. Powerball, Mega Millions, some of the biggest lotteries can be found at jackpot.com. Simply choose your lotto game, pick your numbers, or use their quick pick feature, and you're done. Sign up at jackpot.com with code DRAW24 and get a free lottery ticket with your first deposit. Jackpot.com, it's the world of lotto in your hand.
Terms and conditions apply. You must be at least 18 years old and in the United States to play. Void where prohibited. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a casino. People gotta win sometime.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a giant, colorful check to deposit.
Welcome to another edition of Beatin The House. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're going to be crisscrossing the country, sometimes the continent, sometimes even the world, talking about the latest jackpots in the casino and lottery industries. If it's $100,000 or more, we will be talking about it on this show. Press releases, game announcements, game releases, info at turnpikesportsradio.com. Speaking of game releases, we've got a brand new game coming out of Aristocrat Gaming.
Okay.
Everyone knows the NFL season is constant now. It's almost like a 24/7 cycle.
Oh, yeah.
You can't get away from the NFL, even on the casino floor, because of Aristocrat Gaming and their NFL family of slot machines.
Okay.
We have the brand new addition to the family, the beautiful bouncing baby NFL Super Grand Champions.
Super Grand Champions. Okay. I know the football game where, you know, you can choose your team and stuff like that.
You still do that here.
Still do it?
You can choose your own team to play with, your own avatar, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
This one basically is adding a storyline to it.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a season you're playing.
All right.
The better you do in this game, the further along in the season you get to become the grand champion. There's different bonus features that get you to basically the slot machine equivalent of the Super Bowl.
See, this is great because this sounds like an online game, but it's not. It's on the casino floor, which I love.
Well, this was originally launched simultaneously at Pechanga Resort Casino and WinStar World Casino and Resort. As a matter of fact, a lot of the press photos included people dressed up in Cowboys jerseys.
Okay.
Dallas Cowboys jerseys.
Okay.
They weren't dressed as
Cowboys, but Dallas
Cowboys.
Do you have pictures? I want to see that.
I've got graphics going, of course, and I've got a couple stills.
I'm curious how big this game is.
It's huge. It's in the
I was
Baron
gonna say,
Portrait Cabinet.
What is it?
The Baron Portrait Cabinet, which is one of their biggest cabinets for a slot machine. It towers.
Does it have
over
one of
people.
those seats too?
No seats.
No seats.
No.
Okay.
But it comes with the Skyline signage package too. Now the Skyline signage package is not only do you have the big Baron Portrait Cabinet housing the game, you can add on a video screen onto the top of the game too to draw even more attention to it. Okay. Has a whole bunch of different graphics on it that are game associated.
Those things are amazing. I mean, I was early morning on a casino floor in Atlantic City, and it wasn't this game, but it was, you know, I saw technicians bringing in new games, and they're putting the insides of the cabinet together, and it's just an amazing operation that if you're ever early morning on a gaming floor and they're putting a new game somewhere, sit and watch them. It's very interesting.
Well, not only is it with the game itself, they got to cordon off and put the games in. They also got to do the programming too.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
I mean, it just
there's a lot more that goes into just putting it on the game and turning it on.
Especially games like what was it, the NFL Super Grand Champions? I mean, that's got to be a little complicated because the amazing features it has.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Well, we've got the normal feature. You can choose your own team or your own avatar based upon your team,
which I like.
The one thing I always love about new game releases or new additions to a family of slot machines, they come up with new phrasings to describe what these are. Now, I just said the characters and settings are designed to reflect the identity, energy, and fan base of each team city.
All right.
They have now called that you choose a distinct character placed within its own biodome.
What they say?
With a distinct character placed within its own biodome.
Okay.
All right.
Basically, it's
Boy,
the environment.
These marketers and PR people are just coming up with some creative descriptions.
It all
Say it one more time. What's the biodome
distinct
thing?
character placed within its own biodome.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, the simple way of saying it, the franchise, the NFL slot franchises allows casinos players to choose any team, anytime, at any game location.
Okay.
Regardless of what city you're in, you can always choose your team to play in that city
All right.
on these. Now, what you have here, the distinct character is called a champion. That's where the NFL Super Grand Champions comes in. You move through several different gameplay features tied to the game's prize structure. You've got the Gridiron Galaxy feature. It's a hold and spin mechanic. It's the grid that fills up. You got Super Grand Bonus, which has an in-feature mechanic, which gives players to fill the grid with Super Grand or Super Grand jackpots. Basically builds on the first bonus. And then you have the bonus wheel, which has 4 free-to-play game experiences, a red zone game, instant catch, mega symbol, and field goal frenzy.
Oh,
Very fun to watch that. It's just basically kicking through and scoring points
great.
and all that stuff. So pretty cool. But this is actually a great addition
I love
to the
stuff
NFL
like
slots
that.
family.
Look, I mean, any NFL fan would love it. I mean, you said Aristocrat Gaming and you said NFL, and automatically I thought of that's one of the games you can choose your own team. So it has an effect on people. So good for them.
Well, thankfully, Aristocrat Gaming's release of new NFL slot versions has become a hallmark of when the season is getting ready to ramp itself up. They always do this right before a lot of the camps begin and the exhibition season. So this is another hallmark of the new NFL season coming down the road here, and I love that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a lot of fun. I love when they put games out like this.
That's it for the game feature this week. We're going to start talking casino jackpots after the break.
In a moment of need, every second counts. So first responders, delivery drivers, and visitors can find your home fast, even in the dark. This is about more than just a number. It's about safety, visibility, and peace of mind. We created a house number that is not only a beacon of safety, but also a work of art. Crafted from durable stainless steel and waterproof acrylic, with efficient, low-voltage LED backlighting, it's uniquely yours. Choose from 6 sizes, 4 fonts, and 6 colors, and match your home's mood with bright, neutral, or warm white halo lighting. Add dusk to dawn, dimming and timing controls for complete command.
Every order includes free worldwide shipping, plus a 2-year warranty on lighted numbers and all powering accessories.
This is the ultimate home upgrade. A perfect blend of style, quality, and function.
Buy yours today.
Welcome to Auto Accident Help Desk. We're a free service and we're open 24/7. If you or someone you know has been injured in a motor vehicle accident and do not have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk right now for a free consultation. At the help desk is my colleague, Justin. Tell us more about the callers.
Leah, thanks for having me. We're getting calls for truck, motorcycle, and most of all, car accidents. If you or someone you know was injured in an accident and were not at fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live professional who will answer your questions and explain how much your case may be worth.
Folks, don't worry about your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. Call Auto Accident Help Desk right now.
Call 800-756-7070. 800-756-7070. 800-756-7070.
Auto Accident Help Desk.
Welcome back to Beatin the House. Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're going to be starting off in Nevada this week.
We started off in Nevada last week, and what would you give a $10 million
$10.2 million
$10 million jackpot? I'm assuming we don't get one of those every week. We don't get one of those every month.
No, but we are starting off with two big ones.
Two big ones.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're here in Nevada, like I said.
All right.
We're going to Edgewater Casino Resort. Now, when we do Edgewater Casino Resort, we usually talk bingo.
Okay. All right.
This time we have a Wheel of Fortune slot jackpot to talk about on a Friday morning.
Huh, okay.
Now, when they say Friday morning, I don't know what time they're actually meaning. That could be anywhere between midnight and 9 a.m.
12:30 could be, was it Friday
It technically
morning?
is a Friday morning.
Yeah.
We have a $3 bet on the Wheel of Fortune machine from a Lake Elsinore, California visitor to Edgewater Casino. The penny denomination Wheel of Fortune slot kicked out $1,527,942.
Wow, on a $3 bet, huh?
Edgewater Casino's newest millionaire.
Wow,
Goes
that's
back
great.
to California with a lot of change in his pocket.
You mentioned Edgewater, and we talked about it for their bingo thing. Is there a bingo hotspot anywhere in this country? I mean, you read all these jackpots and all these games. Is there one casino that is the bingo hub of the country, or no?
It's still technically Foxwoods.
Really?
They have one of the largest bingo rooms.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how they started. Foxwoods started as a bingo hall.
Wow, okay.
So they never left that.
Yeah, but a lot of them called them bingo halls so they can throw, machines in them, the slot machines. So
Well, this was before.
this was an actual bingo.
That's
bingo
all it
hall.
was.
This
was
is
a bingo hall
is
on the reservation.
Bingo only hall
On the
kind of
reservation,
thing.
yes.
All right. Okay.
So we're here now. We didn't do bingo. We did a
Yeah,
slot.
yeah.
And we still talk bingo.
Yeah. Look at that.
Leaving Nevada, we're heading to Michigan. We haven't done one from this area in a while. The
Okay.
MGM Grand Detroit.
Oh, all right.
And if you're watching on TV, I've got an image of the brand new gaming floor floating by us as we're talking.
Oh, brand new gaming floor, huh?
Yes. Lucky slots player, though. MGM Grand Detroit, they were playing the high-limit progressive Dragon Link game over at the MGM Grand Detroit. They were one of the first ones, the MGM Grand Detroit. They were one of the first ones to introduce this high-limit slot machine to the industry.
Okay.
So that was back in July of 2024. They were really the first ones in Michigan to have it as well.
We talked about this Dragon. Like they had a high. Was it 1 million and 2 million or something?
They now have a 2 million. This is the 1 million.
This is the 1 million.
This is the
All
1
right.
million. Speaking of which, we have a $1 million, $63,739 jackpot paid out.
Wow, nice.
No word on the bet size.
I was going to ask you, what's the bet size? I
They
always
did not
love
reveal
those,
that.
like the last one. It was a $3 bet, So I always love the ones where they win big off of like a $1 bet or $2
No mention of the bet size, no mention of who the player was. They remained anonymous.
All right.
Now, this jackpot adds to the $114 million and change given out at MGM Grand Detroit in 2026 alone for jackpots, and $16.6 million in June of 2026. So, kind of an interesting growth right there. I mean, MGM Grand Detroit, we don't talk too much about it, but they do pay out.
Okay.
Leaving Michigan, we're going back to Nevada.
Okay.
And lo and behold, what we talked about at the top of the show has paid out. The NFL Super Grand Champions. We've got a player who was down there for the Night Starts Here promotion. And we also talked about this in the book report, too. They became the new home to the Sigma Derby horse racing machine.
The Golden Gate. Wow, Golden Gate making news everywhere.
Yes. Well, they have kicked out $144,596.69.
So this was on the
jackpot.
This was on the
NFL
new NFL
Super Grand Champions.
Wow,
game.
that's
So
cool.
the distribution of the game is going far and wide all over the place.
So
and
how long? What's the time frame? It just came out and someone hits a jackpot like that on it. I mean,
pretty
that's,
much.
That's pretty good.
Well, it had the exclusive premiere at the Pachanga and the WinStar,
Yeah.
and then they were still distributing it. So this is all part of the distribution
look at
chain.
that.
It's going all over the place in Nevada. It's going to be going all over the place in California. And also Oklahoma, obviously, because that's where WinStar World Casino Resort is.
Okay.
Leaving Nevada, we're going right next door to California. and we're visiting our old friend again.
Ah, Thunder Valley again. Another man. What's going on at Thunder Valley?
This one is very unique for Thunder Valley. We have 2 Pai Gow poker jackpots.
Wow, nice. I like that.
Within moments of each other.
Same table or no?
Didn't say same table, but the same winning hand.
Wow, that is weird.
Yes,
All
within
right.
minutes of each other, and I will go through this one at a time here.
Okay.
We've got 2 lucky game players, table game players, each hitting the rare 5 aces.
Wow, okay.
Jack card hand in the game, earning a combined $261,000 and change. First winner took an incredible $135,444 jackpot, which includes the fortune bonus, so they did the side bet.
Okay.
And
you got to do that,
Yep.
or else, you're not getting all you can get out of the hand if you don't do the side bet.
Well, moments later, now, like I said, the guy hit, or the person hit, I shouldn't say a guy because it could be a woman, person hit the coveted 5 aces hand.
Wow.
That's what they call it, the coveted, because it's the rarest hand you can have. It's the highest ranking hand in Pai Gow poker.
So what is that? 4 aces and a joker kind of thing, or
Yeah, it could be that.
It could be that, or the wild card.
Yeah.
Or, well, I guess it depends on the rules beforehand.
Exactly.
You gotta look
It
at
also
it,
depends on how many decks they're doing and all that stuff.
Okay.
Moments later, second player matched that feat with a $126,000 jackpot on a 5 aces hand. $4,000 fortune bonus included there, too. So, 2 times within minutes.
Yeah, the
5
same
aces.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Same game.
I mean, that's rare.
Not
That's very rare.
It looks like it wasn't the same table.
Yeah, probably not.
But it was the same game, same hand. Also different size jackpots, too.
Sure.
So it means they bet something different on each one.
Sure. I mean, that's just weird that the same hands came out.
Yes. Moving from California, we're going back to New Jersey.
Okay.
Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Atlantic City. We're doing a lot of Hard Rock. We've got a $5 bet. This is a new offshoot of this game. The Phoenix Link Queen, I'm going to say Shoe, CHIU.
I'm not familiar with this game.
This is a new offshoot.
This might be one of those games where you know it when you see it, kind of thing.
Well, you know Phoenix Link. There's like 4 or 5 other variations on the Phoenix Link. This is Queen Shoe. I'm saying Shoe. Could be Chew. We have a $5 bet kicking out $132,255 on a Saturday night.
Okay.
And there was a guest from right over the bridge in Brigantine.
Oh, okay. Well, I remember the one
Brigantine Castle.
Brigantine Castle. It was a haunted house on a pier in Brigantine, which is like you said, it's right over the bridge from Atlantic City. I mean, and I guess in the 70s, maybe early 80s, it burned down because it was
early 80s because it was already shut down.
Yeah,
at the time.
it was. I mean, it was wood. I mean, it was. So
they don't build them like that anymore.
I remember the commercials.
Oh yeah,
I got
all over YouTube, by the way.
I know. I saw them. There were like 2 or 3 different versions of the commercials for Brigantine Castle.
Yes.
That was great. I always used to see Brigantine Saturday afternoons. There used to be, I don't know if it was Channel 48 in the 70s. There was a horror show host called Dr. Shock.
Yep.
And
Channel 48.
Was it 48?
Channel 48.
No, he always. I mean, it's like a early version of Svengoolie right now.
For those who don't, Svengoolie is
it's on MeTV.
It's a male version of Elvira.
Well, I don't know if he would.
That's it's a horror host.
See, it's a horror host. He's a really great horror host.
But
I watch him every week.
If you've seen Elvira hosting the movies, he does the same thing. He's a male.
Well, for me, I always thought of Dr. Shock for that because that's what I grew up with. So, yeah, no, I remember Brigantine Castle commercials during Dr. Shock. So.
Well, leaving Brigantine Castle, leaving New Jersey.
Yeah, wait. There was the I want to give a proper acknowledgement of this jackpot. What was it?
$132,250 on a $5 bet.
Okay.
Leaving New Jersey, we're going to Mississippi. Now, Mississippi, we always talk about their $100,000 jackpots. Here we have no different. Harrah's Casino Gulf Coast now is joining the mix here on a 5-play video poker machine.
Okay.
Now, the 5-play video poker machine allows you to play 5 hands at once.
Wow, okay.
Increasing your odds, but also increasing the odds against you.
Now, usually these jackpots for video poker machines are about $100,000, but lately you've given me a couple jackpots $400,000. So I'm not sure which machines we're talking about now.
Well, I hate to disappoint you. It's a $5 denomination 5-play video poker machine on a $125 a hand bet. Kicking out 100,000
wow,
even.
That's great. So no, it's usually that.
It's always an even number. That much I know.
No, but when I hear video poker and you tell me a jackpot, it's usually $100,000. But then you threw me a couple weeks ago because you had a couple jackpots for $400,000. That was new to me.
Well, this is one of those types of things that can actually kick out the 400,000.
Sure.
This was a royal flush, by the way.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. And it was landed on the initial draw of this one hand. It came out that way.
Wow.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's even luckier
great.
right there.
Oh my God.
The 25th jackpot of $100,000 or more at South Mississippi casinos. There were 31 for all of 2025. We're only partway through 2026, and we've got 25 already of $100,000 or more.
Okay.
The biggest one is there was $1 million one paid at Beau Rivage back in January. That's still the largest one.
Okay.
So right now, the total of all these jackpots of $100,000 or more stands at $5.4 million.
Okay.
That's it for the casino jackpots. We've got one lottery story to talk about after this. Heading up to Michigan for our last story of the week here in the Michigan Lottery. Now, we all know that a lot of people are superstitious or kind of gun-shy when it comes to games you continually lose on. Well, we have an Oakland County man whose unlucky streak ended by accident.
Okay. Did he get the wrong numbers that he asked for, or?
Interesting in terms of what he didn't ask for.
Oh, okay. All right.
What he does is when he stops to get gas at this one gas station and the fast cash jackpot in the state's over $700,000, he'll buy a few tickets.
Okay.
What he does is he hands the cashier money and tells them to give him any of the fast cash games.
Okay.
Recently, he had been telling the cashiers, do not give me the Detroit Lions fast cash game.
Okay.
This time he forgot to say that. Well, he'd been losing on the Detroit Lions. He's never really done well on it.
Wow.
So he forgot it this time.
Okay.
What he normally does when he gets the ticket, he just puts it in his pocket and checks it later. Put it in his pocket, didn't check it. The next day, he found out that he had the Detroit Lions game, so he was not too happy about that.
Oh, okay.
But he checked the ticket. Ended up winning $1.05 million with the Detroit Lions ticket.
Wow. Nice.
So obviously the unlucky streak ends in a huge way for this gentleman.
See, that's great. I've always said if you get a lottery ticket by mistake, the wrong numbers on it, I always keep it. I mean, in some weird way you think, well, it was given to me for a reason.
Yeah.
So, and this story shows you why I always keep a mistaken lottery ticket. Now,
well, he didn't even check the ticket.
Now, so he gets the money, right?
Yep.
Does the Detroit Lions do anything else for him, or
No.
Because aren't they like kind of a?
Well, they share in the revenue of the game purchase.
Well, okay,
that's about
all
it.
right. You would think, if you won and you're a fan of Detroit Lions, you may get like a ticket to a game, or Detroit, you might get a ticket to a Thanksgiving game.
The
or something
Detroit
like
Lions Rush for Riches game, which this is, that's the fast cash version of the Detroit Lions. There's a couple different.
By the way, the $700,000 would be enough for me. You don't have to give me tickets for that. But I'm just wondering if they give him anything more.
Well, a lot of them have second chance drawings that you can get packages for Detroit Lions
that's
games
good.
and all that
That's
stuff
good.
and paraphernalia, but sometimes that's only during the actual regular season.
With $700,000, you can afford your own ticket.
$1.05 million.
What am I saying? $700,000.
The jackpot was over $700,000,
Oh,
which
okay.
is that's his threshold for buying the fast cash
definitely. Well,
tickets.
he can afford his own tickets.
He can buy a suite.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
So yeah, absolutely. $1 million from the
Always
Detroit
forget
Lions.
to tell your cashier not to buy a ticket.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yep.
And if you get if you start playing the same numbers also, you got to keep doing it, or else they're going to come out when you don't play them, and you're going to be, you'll be messed up for the rest of your life thinking about it.
About that, head,
that's the story you're going to be telling in bars for the rest.
Well, you know
of
what?
your
If he didn't win, if he didn't get a Detroit Lions ticket and didn't win, he'd never know he didn't win on the Detroit Lions game. So
sure,
there's some comfort in that thought.
Yeah, I guess
this is much better.
Yeah,
this is much better comfort. $1.5 million,
and he still has a good story.
Yes.
Look at that.
That's it for this week's Beatin the House. As always, congratulations to the winners we talked about. We only do $100,000 or more. There are a lot more winners out there, so congratulations to anyone who's won the lottery or a casino jackpot in the past week. And as always, game releases, press releases, jackpot announcements, info at turnpikesportsradio.com.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.